Hey, what's up, everybody? How you doing? For the Soul Chef from Montclair Welding. I want to say, love your kids. Man, I was reading a paper where a dude cut his daughter's throat. I'm tired of reading stories about people abusing their children, killing their children, hurting their children because they snap or they get upset or they get angry. My question is this: when you was a child, when you was talking back, acting up. Did your parents kill you? Did they cut you? Did they abuse you? They might have hit you with a shoe. Come on now. You remember when you was growing up and you were talking back to your mom and stuff and you thought you was slick and you thought, man, I'm outrun her. And she threw that shoe. Man, that shoe was like a boomerang. Man, no matter where you went at, man, you could have went to town. That shoe stood up, knocked you in your head and came right back to her hand. Or you remember when your parents made you pick your switch? Man, you remember that? I tried to get the stick, the branch that I knew was gonna break, and they be like, "No, no, no, go get a green one." Let me tell you something. Back then, you thought your parents was hard because they punished you or they made you did your chores or they spank you when you act up or act out. But we got a generation now where kids don't care. We got a generation now where parents don't care. We got a generation now where the mother and the father getting high with the kids. We got a drinking with their kids, talking regular grown up talk with their children. When I grew up, you was taught to stay in a child's place. You couldn't talk in grown folks talk. No, you got slapped in the mouth. You couldn't even go in the living room. Come on now, somebody speak to me. You remember back in the day, they had that room, the living room. Man, you couldn't. That room, I don't know. That room must have had sensors, a video camera, motion detectors, because they be like, you can be no matter what you trying to do. They be like, get out that room. How you know I'm in here? Did somebody tell you to get out? You know better. That was for guests only. That wasn't for you to play in. Oh no, the living room was off limits. I mean, nowadays everybody got a great room. But what I'm saying is that some people want children and can't have children, and those that are blessed to have children, love your kids, teach your kids, talk to your children. Show them the right way. I mean, I know nowadays the generation of children are different from when we grew up, where you know nowadays it's word for word, and you want to punch them in the throat, and back then they just punch you in the throat for talking so much. You didn't really have an opinion. But what I'm saying is, still love your children because our parents love us. I mean, no matter how many times we screwed up or how dumb we was or how bad we thought we was, they still love us. They love us enough to chastise us. They love us enough to make sure we grew up the right way. They love us enough to show us the way, the right path, or try to show us the right path. And yeah, we wanted to go out and hang with our friends, and they made us go to church, and we didn't want to go, but because we was in their house, we had to follow their rules. We had to go. I mean, I'm just saying, back then parents put their foot down. Hey, I mean, you just have to show compassion, show love. I mean, just love your children, love your nieces and your nephews and your uncles. I mean, we are the older generation. We got to be the one that teach them, guide them, so they don't end up on drugs, in jacked up relationships, in somebody prison, somebody jail, somebody graveyard. I mean, we got to do better. They said train up in a child in a way that he should go. It didn't say he was going to go that route, but train him up in the right way. That means stop all this cussing. Put your family first. Put down your boo thing, or the dude you trying to chase for this week. Let it go. Love your children so they can love you. We need more love in our homes. I know there's a lot of single parent homes now. That's just the trend we're in. But love your children so they can love you. Take time out with them. Teach them to read. Read to them. Teach them education is important. Teach them about making the right life decisions. Because if you don't, the streets will. You don't want no gang raising your child. You don't want no hood raising your child. You don't want the penal system raising your child. Come on. We got to do better. We got to love our kids. We got to love our children. My email is weldonr112@gmail.com. Once again, my email is weldonr112@gmail.com. And I know they might think you being strict or, not cool. But guess what? Life ain't cool. Life is real. Take care. Be great.